is Christian. He fell in love with Eden.
People judge us because my fiance is trans and I'm straight. I started getting like random hate messages. Like, I want to live a nice, peaceful life.
That's a man. Wife, you mean boyfriend. Being called a man every 4 minutes when I check my phone, it just becomes like numbing.
And all that trash and all that scum, they can all float down to the bottom. I definitely had some relationships just kind of fizzle out.
Today, Christine's dad will be revealing what he thinks about the relationship.
Did I ever tell you that Eden's trans?
No.
My name's Christian. I've lost friends because I'm engaged to my trans fiance, Eden.
So we met 2 years ago. Christian's a teacher, and I saw one of his students post a video of him on TikTok.
I don't want to interrupt y'all's conversation. I'll wait.
Thought he was cute, slid in the DMs. Within a week, he was in my house, and within a day, he got my name tattooed on him.
I know in the beginning, like, a lot of my family was like taken back by our relationship. I'm not sure it was like you being trans though. I think it was because like it happened so fast.
About a month after that, we got engaged. And a month after that, he moved in with his son.
Yeah, a lot of people just thought it was like for clout. As soon as Eden slid into my DMs, about 2 messages later, we hop on FaceTime and she immediately tells me she's trans. And like being from Texas, I didn't really know what that is or what that's about. I was like, it doesn't bother me, whatever. Even before you transitioned, I wouldn't say you're like the most masculine boy I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
I transitioned around 18, 19. I've pretty much always known I was different, but I didn't have the right words to articulate my feelings until I saw a trans person on TV. And that's when I realized like, oh my God, like this is me. A lot has changed, but like I can still see myself in this. This was probably the last photo you'll see of me as in boy mode. The dog came out.
This is the point where like if I saw you on Tinder or something, like I would definitely be swiping right, you know what I mean? I'm like, whoo!
Does it feel weird like looking at that and knowing that that is your fiance?
You know, this is not like what I'd be typically physically attracted to. And physical attraction is really important in relationships. Like, I can tell you have a kind soul. I went into this relationship super open-minded. I like her, she's cute. And then like I started getting like random hate messages. And like I had never experienced something like that. Like I lived my entire life as a white cis male. I didn't really get a lot of like random hate. I was just a TikTok teacher. Cringe? I know you did not just call my video cringe because I've seen the way your mom comments on my video.
Why do people think they can wear crop tops as a teacher? I agree, like look at this.
I started advocating for LGBT students a lot more. I do not want your children to be gay. I do not want your children to be straight. I want your children to be happy. People ask very inappropriate questions, like super out of pocket. Like you would never ask these questions in real life.
And I can't blame them for being curious, but I'm not gonna ask a random person about their genitalia. The biggest misconception people have is that he's gay and I'm a man.
Yes, I know it's okay to be gay. Of course it is. But like you calling me gay insinuates that Eden is a man, which is not okay.
If he wants to be with the man, he will go be with the man. I am getting ready for my photo shoot. It's a super special photo shoot because it's my first photo shoot with Christian. We are in my closet. All my shoes, my purses, this bag, it was custom bedazzled. And I actually just got this bag. It's a vintage Louis Vuitton bag that I had cleaned. I had all the leather replaced and made brand new. So yeah, that's where all the money's going. Bags.
Most of my teaching clothes and stuff like that comes from the thrift shop. I don't really buy into it too much. I do wear more pink now.
I've had my influence.
Coming from Texas, a lot of people are not exposed to LGBT, trans type people. I never had anybody like be extremely hateful, but I definitely had some relationships just kind of fizzle out. It made me feel like perhaps they didn't love or care for me as much as I thought.
What does that say about your friendship with them?
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good test. Like, tell your friends you're gay or something and see if they still love you. Like, that means they're good friends. You know, it would be a really good idea if we call your dad and ask him what he thinks about this. We've never really had this conversation with him, so.
Yeah, we really don't know. Dad?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well, you look very handsome.
Well, thank you.
What did you think when I told you about Eden?
I was excited for you.
Did you have any reservations about our relationship?
No, reservations about you moving out to Los Angeles? A little bit, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long way from Texas.
Yeah, that's for sure. You're kind of a conservative guy, so when I told you that I was moving out to LA, you're like, oh my God, it's the land of the liberals, right?
I was worried that maybe it was chasing fame They always say, fame doesn't last.
Did I ever tell you that Eden's trans?
No.
No. So I never told my dad that Eden was trans.
We sort of just assumed that you saw the video.
I actually found out that Eden is trans from my sister, who called me and asked me what my thoughts were about it. And I said, I hope you guys are happy, and being trans, that doesn't matter to me, right? That you guys love each other, that's what matters.
You're a good dad.
And this is why we love you.
Would the online judgment ever stop you from posting?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
If anything, it is fuel.
Bro is 100%.
Like, it's just constant.
Yeah. We try not to focus on the hate comments.
Lately, I've just been liking them. I think it makes them more mad. That's a man. Wife, you mean boyfriend. Being called a man every 4 minutes when I check my phone, it just becomes like numbing.
We got one the other day where they called us liberal psyops. They're like, they've got to be paid by the government to push this agenda. I was like, that's deep, dude. These kind of videos remind me I am living in the most corrupted society ever in history. This is the end of the world.
It goes on.
It goes on forever.
Ready?
Yeah.
There's 80,000 comments. Who gets 80,000 comments? Get to
Probably.
here for 8 hours and it will still keep going. And it's just all bad.
Thank you for coming. So I was thinking of putting Christian in a black on black look with a black harness with some chromes, and then Eden the doll. We're gonna put her in a bralette.
And these are heavy, good quality.
The majority of our recent hate comments are about how we raise Ashton. Let me see your nails, buddy. Oh, they look good. Listen to this comment. Indoctrinated at a young age to be gay because of his queer parents. What's new? Because the kid wore pink. My son Ashton is 5 years old and he's a super bubbly little guy. Buddy! Oh!
Life as a stepmom has completely changed my life. I never in my wildest dreams ever thought I would live with a child,
It's my baby.
let alone help raise a child. And I think that's something that not a lot of trans people get to say.
Because we don't go by, like, I guess, typical gender norms. If he wants to wear pink, we don't care. Like, if he wants to play with a Barbie, we don't care. Like, he also skateboards, plays video games.
No, bud, of course you can't.
Ashton, no. You need a pink Barbie car.
When people see a kid in pink, they're like, oh my God, you're pushing on the illiberal agenda. You're making him queer.
In that dress over there.
And your pronouns are they, them. That's when we get really defensive. It's one thing to talk about a full-grown adult, but when you're talking about a child, if you're bullying a child, that is disgusting. And that's something we don't stand for.
Now, buddy, what do you really want to get?
The Barbie house?
Those comments calling me a bad father are the ones that hurt me the most. You did so good, bub.
I get the biggest sense of fulfillment when I have someone reach out to me and tell me that I changed or inspired them, or I'm the reason they transitioned, or that I saved their lives. They look at me for hope. And for every hate comment that I get, there's 10 positive ones. Vijay, you're amazing. Oh my God.
Couldn't do it without you.
We're very yin and yang, and on my worst qualities, he really helps manage and he really helps bring out the best in me.
I'm also really thankful that Eden came into our life and she can be that womanly figure in both my life and in Ashton's life.
I hope me showing this part of my life helps other trans people know that it does get better and there's ultimately a light at the end of the tunnel, and we also deserve the fantasy ending that we all want. And we're not trying to change anyone's opinion about us. We're really just trying to show you our authentic selves. If that isn't enough, then there's nothing else we can do but be ourselves.
Then thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.